Uh, uh, DeAndre Swift dropped the ball. Bears win 27-23 over the Detroit Lions in Detroit after being down 23-6 at the start of the fourth quarter. Oh my goodness, my heart skipped a beat by the end of that game. You gotta be joking. This game. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we're 1-0 right now. So let's talk about the game, shall we? Um, all right. Kickoff is finally here. Everyone's just kickoff's finally here. Let's go. It's against the Lions. It's the Lions. Trubisky usually does really good against the Lions. We haven't lost to the Lions under Nagy. This will be a good win. We'll get this win. It may be in Detroit. Maybe it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now keep in mind the two times that we've played Detroit on the road under Nagy, it was really close, despite them not really needing to be. The 2018 year, Chase Daniel was our starting quarterback on Thanksgiving, and he led us to a 23-16 victory from an Eddie Jackson pick six. And then last year, Trubisky and the Bears were this close to losing to David Blau on Thanksgiving. They kind of got a little lucky those first two games, but I mean, we got this. We got this. It's a new offense. Trubisky has been said to be really good during the offseason. Nick Foles has been a good mentor. Will be great. And they can't get anything done in the first couple of drives. Great start. All right. One bit of a nerdy thing here before I get really into the game. Today was the first game under the new Fox Sports graphics package, and I must say it is so much better than the one they had the last 3 years. I mean, it was pretty interesting the first year. The last 2 years, I was just so sick of it. It was boring. I did not like the new Fox, the one that they had, but the new one they have is fantastic. They really went out of the park. They recovered big time. So it was really cool to see like the new graphics package after seeing it in Super Bowl 54 entering some of the XFL games. So I mean the first drive both teams have pretty crappy first drives. In our second drive, Trubisky hits this nice pass to your boy Allen Robinson. Yes. Allen Robinson is my guy. He makes this nice catch to get a first down, and then the play afterwards, they give it a nice handoff to Cordarrelle Patterson right up the gut. It was cool to see some of those plays from Cordarrelle Patterson at the running back position. I don't know, it was pretty cool. We get about a halfway through the first quarter, and there's still no score. Okay, I mean, not everyone's. It's the first game of the year. It's the first quarter of the game. There were no preseason games. It's okay if we start off a little sloppy. No scoring, and then the Lions go ahead on their second drive and pound the Bears defense down to the goal line. And then the Bears defense just decides, hey, let's just actually do something, and now let's stop it. And we force them to a field goal, so it's now just 3-0. On the Bears' ensuing drive with about 4.5 minutes to go, Trubisky fires a laser right to rookie Darnell Mooney, making his first NFL catch. Fantastic job to come back and come get that ball. Really nice game. Big chunky yardage. Love that. We get down to the goal line. Trubisky overthrows Anthony Miller. Cairo Santos comes out and kicks a 35-yard field goal. Tie game. And that's how the game would be at the end of the first quarter. Eddie Pinheiro out on IR. Did not realize that until after Santos kicked that field goal. It was very sad. So the Lions' first four drives, they had a 3-and-out, and then a drive that went for a field goal, a 3-and-out, and a drive that went for a field goal. Game was 6-3 Detroit. Chicago comes back with a drive that also counters with a field goal. Another beautiful play by Darnell Mooney on this drive as Trubisky hits him out at about like an 8-yard gain. And he makes a beautiful juke move to get past the defender and pick up the first down and a handful of extra yards. It was a great job by Mooney in his first game. He's already got 2 great plays. Now, with about 2 minutes to go in the first half, just before the 2-minute warning, 3rd and 9, close to the Lions' end zone, Trubisky throws a pass to rookie tight end Cole Kmet. Would have been his first NFL catch if he caught that pass, but he got interfered with. And whether or not that was a pass interference call is still up in the air, and I really don't have an opinion on it. Bears would tie the game right before the 2-minute warning, 6-6. Shockingly enough, the Bears ended up getting the ball again before the end of the first half because they forced Detroit to go 3 and out. What do the Bears do with this opportunity? Go 3 and out. Nice job there, and you left at least 50 seconds on the clock for the Lions to try and score. Great job. And what do the Lions do with their opportunity? Score a touchdown. First touchdown of the game is right before the end of the half, and it's DeAndre Swift running right through into the end zone, and the Lions are up 6-13 at the half. Oh, but this is the Bears defense. Nagy will say something at half. They'll be just fine. They'll be fired up. They'll stop this Lions offense, and we'll get the ball back to start the second half. Yeah, that didn't really work out. Lions go drive down the field to start the second half, and Stafford throws to Hockenson for a touchdown, and now the Lions cashed in 14 points without the Bears seeing the ball once. Fantastic. So all of a sudden, it's now 6-20. Lions put in 2 touchdowns. And what does Trubisky do now that he's down? Absolutely nothing. This offense couldn't do anything to start the second half. They sucked for basically a full quarter before they finally got their crap together with about 2 minutes to go in the quarter after they are now down 17 points and now down 3 possessions. When Matt Prater kicked that 44-yard field goal to make it a 17-point game and a 3-possession game, I was looking at this just like, oh my goodness, it's not quite out of reach, but this is unbelievable. They're making us look like actual garbage out in the football field. Now, I don't know what happened after Matt Prater kicked that field goal, but for some reason, this is when Trubisky decides to turn it on and actually start throwing the ball good after they're now down 17 points. With about just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, Trubisky fakes the handoff to Montgomery and Cohen, fires it downfield, and oh my goodness, what a catch by Allen Robinson! Diving, barely hangs onto the ball, a fantastic grab. Hopefully, I think that may have been the turning point of the game because Trubisky was just throwing the ball so much better after he hit Allen Robinson on that throw. That drive carries on to the end of the third quarter. So after the third quarter's over, Chicago 6, Detroit 23. Oh my gosh, we're down 17. It's the start of the fourth quarter. We're going to have to pull some miracle out if we want to end up winning this game. The defense has looked absolutely terrible through the third quarter. The offense has looked lifeless until, besides that Allen Robinson catch. Yeah, we might have a solid drive right now, but pretty much it'll probably end like a missed fourth down conversion. This offense can't do anything. Why did I ever believe in Trubisky? This is garbage. And then right before the fourth quarter starts, as the TV broadcast comes back on, Dick Stockton, who is replacing Kenny Albert in these first couple of weeks because he's still doing NHL games, tells the audience that the Detroit Lions last season blew 7 fourth-quarter leads and have blown 10 of them in the last 2 years, both of them most in the NFL. When I saw that stat, I believed. I thought, okay, why am I getting so worked up about this? It's the Lions. Trubisky performs well against the Lions. He's got this. We're driving down. We can get a touchdown early in this quarter. This will be great. It's perfect in a way to try to get us back in this game. Finally, something good from our offense. Trubisky with a nice toss to Cordarrelle Patterson on 4th and 1, and he's able to easily get the first down. And on 3rd and goal, Trubisky lobs it up for guess who? Jimmy Graham has his first touchdown as a Chicago Bear and the first touchdown of the 2020 Bears season. Bears get the ball about 2 minutes later. They did get a couple first downs. They're doing okay. Looks like we might have another scoring drive. And then something happens. On 3rd and 13, Trubisky's pocket just collapses, and he's got to find a way to get out. Starts trying to spin around, runs backwards, and all of a sudden loses the ball. Oh, no, he lost the ball. Thank goodness Charles Leno comes up with the recovery. But now it's 4th and 41. There's about 9 minutes left in the game. Realistically, you might have maybe 2 possessions left if you can preserve your timeouts right. Oh my goodness, now this team isn't going to be going good. Oh man, really believed for a second it's not going well. Oh, come on. We're really going to lose to the Lions in the opening week? And the Lions were this close to closing it out with about 4 minutes to go. A 55-yard field goal attempt from Matt Prater. This would be a bit of a difficult kick, and you can't really expect your kicker to make it. But this is Matt Prater we're talking about. This is the guy who holds the record for the longest field goal in NFL history. And the kick is up, and it is off the post. No good. Matt Prater misses from 55. If that kick was anywhere under 50 yards, game over. Matt Prater's so automatic, he kicks everything from under 50, basically. So the Bears, they've got a shot. Anthony Miller, unbelievable, making a nice grab in the middle of the field, and then makes a nice tipped one-handed catch on the sideline to bring it to about first, to bring it inside the red zone. First play in the red zone. Trubisky rolls out, fires, finds Jimmy Graham. He trucks along his way, dives for the end zone. Oh, he's just short. Come on, that was beautiful. He was just short, down at about the half-yard line. And then Trubisky fires to Javon Wims. Javon Wims catches a touchdown pass. It's a fantastic day. I love when I see these kinds of receivers like Javon Wims catching touchdown passes. It's so cool to see those kind of, number 5, number 6 guys catching touchdown passes. The guys that you wouldn't expect to catch the touchdown. Love seeing those kinds of touchdown passes. All right, defense, you got to do something here. It's a big drive. Hold them to a 3-and-out. You got this. Let's go. It's exactly what the Bears do. They hold the Lions to a 3-and-out, but not in the way you'd expect it. 3rd and 6. Stafford, he drops back. He throws to try to hit Marvin Jones. And a collision with 2 other Bears defenders. The ball just pops up there. And as that ball pops up, I'm sitting there. It's like, oh my goodness. And guess who comes over to come and get the ball? Kyle Fuller with the first turnover of the game, picking off Matt Stafford after that ball was just up there in the air, giving him probably one of his easiest interceptions of his career. And the Bears are in business with over 2 minutes to go. Inside Lions territory already. Let's do this. Finish the comeback. Take the lead. All right. All you need to do is put in a field goal. And that ties the game. You got over 2 minutes. You can burn the clock all the way down. And you can just kick the field goal to tie the game and send it to overtime. Nah. It's not what the Bears were thinking. They were going for the win. Thirsty for victory. And on the first play, after the 2-minute warning, Trubisky drops back and floats a perfect ball for Anthony Miller And he got it! Touchdown, Anthony Miller. Can you believe it? The Bears are in front, have their first lead of the game, and it comes with under 2 minutes in the game. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Yes, Trubisky, clutch. Clutch it up. I know it's the Lions, but clutch it up, Trubisky. Now the big issue. There's over a minute and 50 seconds left for Matthew Stafford to try and orchestrate a game-winning drive. Stafford keeps it going. He's doing a good job on keeping the offense orchestrated and calm and collected, and they're driving down the field with a great tempo. Oh, no. A beautiful 32-yard pass with 20 seconds to go. No! They're inside the red zone. Matthew Stafford to Amendola. Come on. And with 11 seconds to go, Stafford drops back, waits. He's got time. He fires to DeAndre Swift. And... oh my God! Oh, he dropped the ball! He dropped the ball! Oh no! That is the most Lions thing to ever happen! He dropped the ball! DeAndre Swift had the game-winning touchdown in his hands, and he just dropped the thing. It's not like one of the defenders made a great play and knocked it out of his hands. He just straight up dropped the ball. And you gotta feel bad, even though you're a Bears fan, you gotta feel a little bit of sympathy. It's the dude's first game in the NFL, and he has a chance to put in a game-winning touchdown, and he just dropped it. Oh, it's just, you gotta feel for the man a little bit. And then the last play with 6 seconds to go on 3rd and 10. Stafford wastes all the time he can, floats it up, try to hit Marvin Jones, and the rookie Jalen Johnson swats it away. And are you kidding me? Can you believe it? The Bears win it 27-23 after being down 17 in the 4th quarter. Can you believe Trubisky coming back in clutch? I don't care that it was against the Lions of all teams. Yeah, he always performs good against the Lions. This is a confidence booster for someone like him, where he's been neglected, especially last season. It was apparently all his fault when the receivers were dropping the balls. The O-line was terrible, and just he was overthrowing the ball a lot. That is a confidence booster, hitting some of the perfect throws to Anthony Miller. That last touchdown pass, oh, fantastic, beautiful. All joy aside, if I was the Bears coaching staff, I would go into practice this week and look at this game as a loss. Because this team did not deserve to win this game with how they played in the first 3 quarters. At all. They played terrible. Next week we got the Giants. They play tomorrow against the Steelers on Monday night. They should be losing that game. They're coming off a short week. We have 7 days. They only have 6. The Bears are at home. You beat them last year. You can do it again. Fix the mistakes that you saw from the first 3 quarters of this game. And address them and try to fix them as best as you can before next week. We want to see those problems fixed by about the halfway point of the year, all of them. So anyways, that is it for the first Bears fan reaction. And what a game it was. So make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button if you really enjoyed this. Hit the like button if you are feeling super generous today. And I'll see you guys next week when the Bears hopefully go 2-0. See ya.